What's going on, guys? Welcome back to What Cheers. I'm Nick. As always, tonight we're going to take a look at the 12th installment in the Curiosity series from Treehouse Brewing Company. I've had most of these and they've all just been absolutely fantastic. They started this pretty much around the time they started the brewery a couple years ago, and each one has been a one-off. They've never rebrewed any of these, so if you get it, you get it, and that's it. Basically, it just explores different hop combinations, different grains, malts, stuff like that, and each one has its own character to it. And this one is hopped with Amarillo, Warrior, Mosaic, and Citra. That's the 4 hops in this beer, and a heavy dose of Munich malts. So that's pretty much it. I'm just going to get right into it. It's a double IPA, and it is 8.3%. So this is a pretty strong one. This was filled 8 days ago. Huge thanks goes out to my buddy Brian, who set me up with this bottle in a trade this week. They've been doing so many new beers, and the Curiosity series has just been progressing very quickly, so much so that Curiosity 13 has already been released at the time I'm reviewing this, and this only came out a week ago. So trying to keep up with it, trying to get them all. I did have the Curiosity 11. It was fabulous. I didn't get to review it, but all of them have been great, and I'm excited. So thanks again to Brian for hooking me up with this really special bottle. Thank you. All right, guys, there's the Curiosity 12 poured out, and the head is dissipating quickly. Yeah, it was a good solid finger of head there. It's just a slightly off-white head to it, just tight bubbles, looks a little frothy. And let's get a look at this appearance. Whoa. Super dark orange, honey colored. Yeah, wow. Very opaque. Very, very dark. Even holding it up to light is just, yeah, you can't see anything through this beer. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Looks like a, classic Treehouse double IPA, completely hazy. Let's go ahead and get an aroma. This bottle's been sitting out for about half hour now. It's perfect temperature. So let's go ahead and see what the aroma has. Oh, wow. That is a juice bomb. Wow, that is interesting. Just very resinous hops at the same time, very, very juicy. Wow, it really smells like, it's almost like a hop extract. It's so intense. That combination of Amarillo, Warrior, Mosaic, and Citra, pretty amazing stuff, guys. You're getting kind of everything in the range of the hops that you usually are expecting from Treehouse. You're getting tropical, you're getting citrus, you're getting grassy, earthy, very pine resin. It is really a melange of hop characteristics is what I can say about this aroma. The first blast is just straight like hop juice bomb resinous kind of character. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get a sip. This just smells as good as any Treehouse beer that I've had from them so far. So let's go ahead and get a sip. Oh man, that is just so in your face, extremely pungent, like in a pungent but also in a really like heavy dosed, just really hopped up, juicy kind of way. Wow, it just keeps going after you swallow. It's just biting at your tongue. Hops are just like so present. Wow, that's a really good stuff. Sweet tropical fruits up front, sort of like this grapefruit, pineapple, apricot, peach, orange. Transitions into this really like pungent, resinous kind of character, piney. I don't really think of it as dank, but it's just a very like piney, pungent kind of hop punch, mid palate to finish. Just more of that hop, biting away at your tongue kind of, without being bitter. This is one of the hallmarks of Treehouse hoppy beers. The bitterness is always kept in check while being still extremely hoppy and flavorful. This is exactly what I expect when I have a double IPA from Treehouse. Full of flavor, super juicy. This one's nice because it's not just straight juice hop bomb. It has a piney resinous character throughout and also finishes with that, and it's just extremely drinkable. Wow, good stuff, guys. To me, this beer tastes extremely similar to Green. Very like an amped up version of Green meets Julius. I know that was, I believe Curiosity 5 was basically those two beers sort of combined. But this one just reminds me a lot of Green and then Julius. Sort of Green first, then Julius. But yeah, extremely juicy, really green, not, I don't want to say vegetal, but very, very pungent hops, piney, resinous, that kind of thing. But wow, such good stuff, guys. 8.3%. It's not even on your mind. You don't smell it, you don't taste it. And like I said, this is really good serving temperature right now. So I'm getting everything out of this. Yeah, just incredible stuff, guys. I'm going to sip on this for a few more minutes. I'll come back to you with my final thoughts and rating, but this is really good stuff, and that's what I heard from everybody before I got to try it, so it definitely is living up to what everyone said. Okay, guys, so I've been sipping on the Curiosity 12 for a few minutes now, really thinking about this one, and it is such a special beer. If you guys are ever lucky enough to get to try the Curiosity series from Treehouse, in my opinion, they really are ones not to be missed. They are always unique. They are always exceptional. Sometimes even more so, beyond the regular lineup, which is saying a lot in itself. But this one is particularly special. It's extremely Treehouse. And by that, I mean it's extremely juicy. It's really pungent, very fresh hop, very green, just in your face hop character. With a great balance between a resinous, piney character and an extremely juicy tropical character as well. For the 8.3%, like I said earlier, it's undetectable. And this beer, as it warms up even further and as I sip on it, it just really reminds me of Green a lot. I don't remember my review for Very Green, but I would assume maybe that this was sort of similar to that beer, just by memory, because this beer reminds me of Green a lot, and it also reminds me of a mix of Julius in there, which again I believe was Curiosity 5. But either way, it's near perfection, if not perfection, from Nate. This is truly a special beer. It reminds me of back in the first Treehouse year when we started going to the brewery, the first brewery, and just this reminds me of those like over the top incredible special beers, and this one just absolutely knocked it out of the park. And on BeerAdvocate, there's only 15 ratings on this one. I know this was limited. I don't know how limited it was, but 15 ratings isn't a lot, guys. So this is a 94 overall right now, which, of course, because of the BeerAdvocate scale, it's really lower than what it would be if there was more ratings, but that's okay, because I'm going to give this a 99, just to leave room for that 1 point for something else. But I think really it doesn't, 99, it really could be 100. I think it's an A+ beer. There's nothing that I can really say wrong about it, but it is just incredible. It really reminds me of Green, and Green comes in at 7.6%, and this is just drinking as easy or easier. It's just so smooth, and it's got that mouthfeel, just that really soft mouthfeel to it. The carbonation's perfect. Every sniff I take just makes me think back to the original Treehouse. It's just like that good of quality. So juicy, so perfectly sweet, pungent, herbal, that piney, a little bit earthy, and then it just finishes with this beautiful flavor on your palate that just doesn't go away. It just lingers. It lingers. and it's just wonderful stuff, guys. Extremely easy to drink as well, but you can tell it's a double IPA by the kind of pungent hop character lingering on your tongue after you swallow without the bitterness. So that's it, guys, for this one, the Curiosity 12. Seriously, like near perfect beer, if not a perfect representation of Treehouse. I think the Curiosity series brings out the very best in Nate's brewing, and this is just great. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have gotten to try this or other Curiosity series beers, and I would be very happy to hear what you have to say as well. So thanks for watching. Remember to comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in another beer review. Cheers, guys.